Hello and welcome to another video. Hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to show you how to download, install, and activate Windows 10 for free. So if you can afford to pay over $100 on an activation key, I got you covered. Now here are a few reasons why you might want to upgrade to Windows 10 or just do a fresh installation of Windows. If you have an older version of the operating system like Windows 7 or 8, you're missing out on a lot of new features like the new Microsoft Store, where you can download apps and games, new system updates for better security and stability, and finally DirectX 12 for better gaming performance. If you already have Windows 10 installed on your computer, then you might want to consider doing a factory reset or a fresh installation of the operating system. Because over the time, computers usually get slow due to virus and malware. And also, you might be having problems and glitches. Your computer might just not be working right. On this video, I'm going to show you how to fix all these issues by reinstalling Windows 10. So, if you're not a techie person who doesn't have much experience with computers, well, don't worry. This is a very simple step-by-step guide. Okay, enough talking, let's get started with the tutorial. Assuming you still have a functioning computer, we're gonna download Windows 10 installation ISO file. Go to your web browser and type Windows 10 ISO download and hit enter. We're gonna click on the official Microsoft website, which usually appears at the very top of the page. Then just click on Download Tool now. And once it's finished downloading, click on Open. Click on Accept. Here you have two options: upgrade this PC now or create installation media, USB flash drive, DVD ISO file. We're gonna select the second option because we're gonna do a fresh installation of Windows. Then click Next. Here we're gonna select the language and the architecture. If you have a computer that is older than 7 or 10 years, you might wanna select 32-bit, otherwise select 64-bit. If you're not sure, then select both. Then click on Next. Now here we have two more options: USB flash drive and ISO file. I suggest to select ISO file because if in the future you have any problem with your flash drive, you're gonna have to start the process all over again. So we're gonna select the second option and click on Next. And now we have to choose where you want to save the file, which is almost 4 GB. I'm gonna save it on my desktop for easier access, and then click Save. It should start downloading, and depending on your internet speed, it can take several minutes. Once it's finished downloading, you can click on Open DVD. If you don't have a flash drive, you can burn this file into a disk. You will need a DVD/burner and a blank DVD disk. If you prefer to use a flash drive, you can skip this step. And for the people that wants to burn a Windows disk, I'm gonna show that later in the video. For now, just click on Finish. Next will be to go to your web browser one more time and type Rufus download and hit enter. And click on the first link at the top of the page, which is rufus.ie, and scroll down. Under download, click on Rufus 3.3. It's a very small file. I'm going to copy it onto my desktop. The next step is to download a program to activate Windows 10 for free. But if you already have an activation key, or you want to buy one, you can skip this step. Go to your browser one last time and type KM Spyco download. There are several websites where you can download this program, but I'm going to show you two of them. The first one is kmspyco.info, which is the link at the very top, and click on download now. The second one is from reddit.com. Go to that website and click on Megalink. This is gonna take you to a cloud storage and click on download as zip. If you're using Google Chrome as your web browser, you might get this warning saying that this is a dangerous file and that Google Chrome has blocked it. Don't worry, this is not harmful for your computer at all. This is just telling you that this file might not be safe. To bypass this restriction, go to Settings in the upper right hand corner of the screen in Chrome and click on the three dots and click on Settings. Scroll down and hit Advanced and turn off Safe Browsing temporarily. And go back and try downloading the file one more time. When it's finished downloading, we have to decompress the file. To do that, just right-click on it and click on Extract here. You can just copy it onto a folder. This is just optional. I'm gonna delete the second file because we only need one. I downloaded two just to show you that there are a lot of websites where you can get this program. On the next step, we have to insert our USB flash drive and open Rufus. It's gonna ask you, do you want Rufus to check for updates? I'm just gonna click on no. Now, this step is very simple. Your USB flash drive should appear on their device, and make sure you don't have anything important saved on the flash drive, because everything on it is going to be erased. Under boot selection, click on select and then look for the Windows ISO file we downloaded earlier and click on open. And on their volume label, you can change the name to whatever you want. I'm gonna type Windows 10. After that, click on start. And you're gonna get a final warning saying all the data on the device will be destroyed. Just click OK. And that's pretty much it. Just wait until it's done and hit close. And go to this PC and copy the activator program onto our flash drive and eject it. If you decided to burn the installation file on a blank DVD, insert it now. Otherwise, skip this step. You might get this pop-up. Just click on Cancel and click on Burn Disk Image. And you're gonna see this little window and just click on Burn. This might take around 5 minutes. And when it's finished, on your PC, your disk is gonna look like this. And you're done. And finally, shut down your computer. At this point, we're pretty much done with our installation media. Whether it's the USB flash drive or the DVD, the next step is to insert our installation media and turn on the computer. But as soon as you push the power button, you need to press a specific key on your keyboard. Depending on your computer, the key may be different. For example, if you have an HP computer, you need to press F9. If you have a Dell computer, you need to press F12 on your keyboard. This is going to allow us to change the bootable device to our installation media. Okay, now this may show you your hard drive, floppy disk, network, CD, DVD drive, and the USB drive. Select your installation media. In this case, is the USB drive. If none of the keys that I previously mentioned work for you, then try these keys on the screen: F1, F2, F10, F11, and delete. If you miss the timing period, don't worry, just turn off the computer and try it again. Now, this is gonna take us to the BIOS on the motherboard. It may be different depending on your computer, but try to find a tab or an option that says boot or boot order, bootable devices, or anything like that. And once you find it, change the order of the bootable device's priority. We gotta make sure that our media device is the #1 priority. So in my case, USB DVD must be at the top. And also, make sure the boot mode is set to Legacy UEFI. Now we can restart the computer and it's gonna load our Windows installation media instead of the hard drive. The first screen we're gonna get is to set up the language and location, and click on Next. And click on Install Now. If you have a product key, go ahead and enter that now. Otherwise, click on I don't have a product key. Now, it's gonna ask you which version of Windows do you want to install. Honestly, you should only choose the Home and Pro version. There is not much difference between them for an average user. I'm gonna select the Home version. And now accept the license terms and click on Next. Now, this is very important. Make sure you select Custom Install Windows, only Advanced. Here, you're gonna see your storage device and partitions. Just delete any partition you may have. That way you'll have a clean installation with no virus or malware. And you're gonna see maybe 1 or 2 drives depending on how many hard drives or SSDs you have in your computer, and select your desired storage. And then click Next. If you're using a DVD as your installation media, this may take several minutes. Usually, USB drives are a lot faster. Your computer is going to restart automatically. And it's gonna say press any key to boot from CD or DVD, just ignore it, don't press anything. When your computer gets to this point, we can safely remove our installation media. And you're gonna see that annoying Cortana. You can mute it by clicking on the microphone icon at the bottom of the screen. Here, it's gonna ask you to sign in with your Microsoft account. I personally don't like to do that. If you're like me, click on Offline Account. And click on No. And type your name and password if you want to, then just click Next. I don't like Cortana, so I'm gonna click on No. Now, it's asking us to choose the privacy settings. We all know that Microsoft is spying on us, so I'm just gonna turn everything off. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. And we're finally finished. You made it to the end of the tutorial. Hopefully this wasn't too boring. If you already entered your activation key, then you're pretty much done. But if you don't have an activation key and you don't want to use the program that we downloaded earlier because you think it's illegal or it feels wrong to do it, let me tell you, you don't have to use it. After 3 days, you may get a watermark on the lower right-hand corner of the screen, saying that Windows is not activated. This doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. You can just keep using your computer like that. If the watermark bothers you and you want to activate Windows, then just go to the folder, install the program. Just click on Next. And after that, open KM Spyco. And click on the red button.
Affirmative. Program complete.
Windows should be activated now and is ready to be updated. Now, you may have noticed that the resolution of the screen is low and looks kind of weird. This is normal. This means you need to update Windows and install the drivers. And that's pretty much it. Congratulations, now you know how to install Windows 10. I'm gonna make another video going over all the things that you might wanna do after installing Windows 10 to get the best performance on your computer. By the time you're watching this video, I probably already have a link somewhere on the screen. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm planning to make more tutorials like this one, so subscribe so you won't miss any of the future videos. Until the next time.